Pisces and Pisces rising. This is Kimberly Knox, KK, your astrologer, and welcome to your June forecast. We're going to be talking about the new moon in Gemini coming up on June the 4th. And what that means, first of all, I just want to say thank you with gratitude for all of you that are subscribing to my channel, liking it, sharing it with others that you think would love the information as well. Leaving me any comments, I'm happy to reply to those. And I want to say you have been extremely generous, Pisces, of all the signs in watching my video. So I want to make sure that I did yours a little bit sooner. You are one of the mutable signs, and the eclipses have been in Pisces and Virgo. So of course, there's so much going on in your life. Big things are changing because all of your angles are being affected by this mutable T-square that's been in effect since April and is now being fulfilled and filled out into this configuration. Looking at my notes here that I prepare for each of these, this grand mutable cross. Still holding is this beautiful earthbound growth trine. So there's just so much, there's so much blessing that's happening right now. And your ruler Neptune is going to be stationing to go retrograde this month on June the 13th. So it's very powerful around that time. This is a time when all of us are reveling in the characteristics that make you up, your vision, your compassion, our ability to dream. We're all feeling that at that time. But it's a really great time to also identify if you're being the victim, to elevate yourself from that time, or if, addictions happen to be a problem in your life. If they are, it just means that you haven't found a way to deal with some of Pisces are incredibly sensitive, taking in a lot of vibrations from all around you, sensitive to emotions, and you have to find a way to deal with that. Going to the water in nature is one of the best. Doing yoga, getting in touch with your body in deep ways, using journaling, affirmations, and really, building yourself up. So that's happening, and so we're going to go through all of the big things this month. So first of all, let's just focus on what is Gemini. So Gemini is about our thoughts. It's about our attitude in life, and no one is responsible for your joy and happiness that stems from your thoughts and your attitude. Are you positive? Are you pessimistic? When you have new opportunities come to you, do you see only the problem in going forward with something, or are you excited about the possibilities that lie? So this is what Saturn and Sagittarius is bringing us, the whole joy in the possibilities, and being able to see that in the future possibilities. So we have that coming up. Curiosity, setting your communication intentions and goals for the entire year. So looking at what your thoughts are, looking at your attitudes, looking at how you're speaking, because all of that is important in manifesting and bringing things to you. We talked about Venus last month. Venus is the power, the magnetism. It is our self-worth and our value. Putting that together with Mercury are two of the most important components in manifesting what you want. Creating intentions that are clear with clarity, so that things can just start to happen like magic in the universe and bring that to you. And no more sign is connected to the magic of the universe than Pisces is. So let's see what's happening for you. This new moon in Gemini is happening in your 4th house of home. So you're going to be having things go on around your home life. Maybe you moved into a new home and things are now starting to develop there. You're redecorating, you're getting stuff set up, and or you're already set. So you're having friends over, and there's lots of cookouts and barbecues. It's summery time now. So the sun went into Gemini on May the 20th. So it's been there for a bit of time now. And, things have been happening. Mercury is going to go into your sign on June the 12th, the day before your ruler, Neptune, goes retrograde. And when Mercury goes into your own sign, then your thinking is in line with who you are and what you want to bring forward going into. So you're talking about your own goals in that way. Um, what it's going into your fourth house. So I'm sorry. So Mercury is going into your fourth house in the sign of Gemini. So it's getting into the mix here too of really bringing out those connections and going out and speaking about what we value and who we are, because that's what Mercury's been doing in the sign of Taurus when it was retrograde over this last month. It has been getting supercharged with this value and this talent that we have to bring forth something that represents our inner truth. So it is at the pinnacle of this T square that's been going on. So Neptune's been in your own sign, which is very powerful, bringing about more of the beauty that you represent through vision, compassion, dream. This is all stuff that's important for any entrepreneurial pursuit. You have to be able to visualize something before you can create it, but then having the drive to go do that and to get it done. So this T square is asking us to be flexible, to be changeable, to be mutable. But because Gemini is bringing that all out, it's saying that's where the gold lies. The gold is lying in being curious and flexible and open and reaching out in your neighborhood because there's people that can help you there. So this curiosity, this sense of not being dogmatic or stuck in certain beliefs is going to help us evolve and to get what we need right now. If you have to do any lectures or to go speak to people, go do that. Go network. Okay, so Neptune is very strong, and it's asking us to not be the victim, not be attached to the addictions, but to go forth, creating some real reality in taking our dreams and vision and putting them into reality with creativity and being of service. Saturn in the sign of Sagittarius at the top of your chart and career. This is a time where you're seeing for the career professional that you have been developing for the last 14 and a half years, when Saturn started down here in the bottom of your chart, and that was back in 2000, 1999, 2000, like 2000, 2001, around that time when Saturn was in the time of Gemini. So we are evolving it now. So now you're being shown to the world all the work that you've done, and you're very visible. So if you've been doing good work, you're going to get good response. You're going to get the karma, because Saturn gives you the rewards for the hard work you put in. If you've not been so good, if you've been hiding things, or, it's also a time when things can happen where you'll get payback for all of that. So let's hope that, everything that you've been working on is good, and you're not getting the repercussions of something that you've been playing around with that's not so good. But this is a lot of work for you right now with Saturn in your 10th house, but you're going to get the accolades. Saturn is retrograde, so it's giving a chance of us to digest all the new things that we've been doing and new things that we've been learning. So in Sagittarius, it talks about our inner truth. It talks about our own authority, being our own authority, and listening to and getting the vibes of who we are. And there's no more sign that's more connected to, vibes or feelings than you. So be connected to that. What is your truth? What are these new things that you're learning, that you're now finding out that who you are? Having this optimism to go forward with the future, and with real with a real sense of like I said, possibility for the future. And then you've got Jupiter over in your seventh house of partnerships and relationships, bringing you opportunity. Jupiter just went direct back in May. So whatever has been going over there, percolating these new people that you're bringing to you through partnerships, to relationships, to allow you to thrive. This is all good fortune and good luck. It's somebody with money that can help you with funding, or it's a partner that's very very positive and very beneficial to you. So this is good fortune there. And that's saying to you, too, in the sign of Virgo, that we're being asked to have more enthusiasm, to take all the tools that we know in the sign of Virgo and to love our work again. So the key right now is Gemini. This new moon is really going to help us bring this out. So Neptune, your ruler, what is Neptune doing? Neptune on June the 1st is going to be in a first quarter square with Neptune. Sun and Neptune came together. We were deeply inspired by something on February the 28th. Now it's in first quarter, so we're taking a step out. What's happening around June the 1st? Oh goodness, we're already feeling it. We've got Mercury right now in trine, applying to a trine to Pluto. This is the third time. So whatever, that's why I chose to do the videos or start the videos tonight, because of this Mercury trine Pluto. But any big deals we've been working on, any plans that we've been making are really coming together right now with strength. Strength for the future, strength that we're building some new foundation regarding. And so we're feeling this Sun square Neptune already. This is our dreams. This is when we're really looking to be inspired. It's a great time for movies. It's a great time for, taking time to journal, just get into yourself, because getting this infusion, because you're getting infused here before the new moon. We're getting infused to really allow that vision to come forth. So that's important, because without seeing that and feeling it in a tangible way, then it can't come so easily. So on June the 3rd, then we've got this delicious, very, very, very romantic Venus, also first quarter square to your sign Neptune. You guys are the epitome of romance. But June the 3rd is a Friday night, and it's a great date night. So it's a great, date night with your partner, current partner. So make sure you get out there, do something wonderful that night. Involve flowers, wine, food, music, movie. That's all Neptune. But so when Venus and Neptune came together, and this was in, it would have been March 20th, 21st, this is when we set our dream board. So we're getting a glimpse of what that dream board was all about that you had. So that's beautiful. On June the 17th, we've got Saturn squaring Neptune. Well, 3 of these have happened. 3 of these will happen. This is the second one. The next one will be in September. So this is about using our tools that we have and getting inspired about the future and getting new knowledge to bring forth this vision that we have, because Jupiter is right there to also help us out. Saturn squared Neptune. So anytime your ruler is squared by Neptune, that's also kind of getting serious. That's getting down to the nuts and bolts of things, taking some responsibility. Visions, passions, creativity, service, authentic truth. So it's about this authentic truth within you. Jupiter, your ruler, again, is in, it just finished having its last quarter square with Saturn, and that was just last week on, let's see, I think it was the 25th or the 26th. It was the 26th. So this last quarter square, this is like everything that we had been working on. Something was planted in 2000. So if you've had something that you've been working on since that time, and now is a time of real completion, because last quarter square is like Capricorn. It's like, putting forth a lot of energy to see what we've done, to make some adjustments, and really go forward to achieve something. So that's being held up right now. Where is Mars? Because Mars is energy. Mars is now retrograde. It's gone back on May the 27th, gone back into the sign of Scorpio. So it's gone back into your 8th house. It's gone back into your 9th house. So there's something that you need to garnish and get in 9th house matters that has to do with any training you're getting for your career, new knowledge, going back to school, getting certifications, dealing with stuff overseas with foreigners, traveling, and this is going to be going on through August the 1st, back in Scorpio. So we're cleaning up some stuff also that was brought to our attention last summer when Saturn was going through that area. So we're being reminded of that. We're being able to clean up. The universe wants us to get it right. So all of these retrograde planets are helping us make corrections. Mars is digging in back there in your 9th house, and it's going to go back and go into your career zone on August the 1st. So you're getting prepared during this time for whatever you need to, that information, or so new knowledge, new training, new information. But maybe you've got to go over to China to do something and get some information there. But that's going to be helpful for you going forward. So Pisces, you've got a lot going on. Get excited about what's going on in your home. Reach out to me personally at kk@kkastrology.com if you'd like some more private information on your own personal natal chart. Make it a fabulous, exciting, curious month.